qualifying competition. From Maccabi Haifa make their way onto all on Sunday, including Harry Kane up front. Dele Alli is the notable name on the bench. Back in Rukavica, he's scored in all 3 of their qualifiers so far. 8 goals now in his last 6. Manchester United in 2017 and in the UEFA Cup, the knee ahead of kick-off, but we do get underway and another significant position. And they'll bring Ben Davies into it here. He'll get it back again, forward from full-back, and it just needed a touch in the middle from the captain. That didn't take long, did it? Showed over 90 seconds on the clock, and Harry Kane.
It's a brilliant delivery in there, and no surprise he puts it away. What a start for Tottenham. The frustration more than anything for the visiting team is you want to start well, keep it tight for the opening period, but Tottenham have got in far too easy in that wide area. And the delivery by Davies is spot on, it really is. You have to argue those centre-backs in that near post area, it's too easy for that ball to get into that corridor.
Encouraging from them already, they do have men forward in support of the attack here if Aziz are playing it forward again, and there is an opportunity here maybe.
Been opened up, Sanchez caught the head of play out of Varela, vulnerable in a 2v1 situation. Ben Davies can't narrow. Could be just an opportunity to make passes, feel really comfortable.
Did well to get on the end of that one. Did Lo Celso.
Strike on. It's a great run from that 10 position. Harry Kane goes short, just drags the centre half out. Lo Celso makes it his own. His eyes obviously light up. The only criticism is really should be striking across the goal. Make the goalkeeper make a save, knowing that there's Tottenham shirts for any rebound.
Bergwijn taking over. Celso had continued his run still with Stephen Bergwijn. Europa League at least to be involved in. Maccabi Haifa continuing to have some
confident in them situations. It's tight, there doesn't look like there's much space, but they're firing the ball in, the layoff's good. The touch just to create that space.
It's given away by Davinson Sanchez to Mabuka. Sherry trying to pick up the pieces here, and again goes for the spectacular, and it's stunning. They've been given a little warning moment, sir.
That Joe Hart has faced. The first one he saves, the second one just bends past the far post, but this one gives him no chance. And again, too much space in that 10 area to get his head up. There's 5 Tottenham shirts in and around him, yet he can settle the ball, turn, have a little look about what's his options, and still has time to get his head down and make the strike. Joe Hart and certainly Mourinho must be furious with that.
Will commit plenty forward for the corner kick that will follow. And it goes from Bergwijn, flicked on and in, and Tottenham back on top already. Lucas Moura swiftly restoring the Spurs lead. Simple as that from the set piece.
No, it's a great set piece, it really is. The concern is how static Maccabi are in terms of zonal marking. Everyone's just standing on their heels. More attacks across the front, the delivery's right, but there was options at the back post with Doherty. Harry Kane had a running jump against those static defenders, so it's no surprise that they have conceded. But Moura starts in that central position, attacks initially to draw the near post guy out of the position, ducks then underneath him, picks up the fight brilliantly, and it's a great header.
This Jobier and now Lo Celso. This is Doherty. Does have white shirts to try and pick out in the middle. Lucas Moura wouldn't quite fall for the shot initially. It does now for Lo Celso, and Tottenham have that 2-goal cushion they were hoping for. Took it really smartly. Giovanni Lo Celso as Spurs make their.
The ball comes in, Doherty that right-hand side, gets his head up, floats a lovely ball, and Moura gets a great header. Looks like it's goal bound, but it gets blocked. But Tottenham keep it alive. The ball falls to Lo Celso. That's a brilliant left-foot finish. It really is. Goalkeeper, no chance.
And here goes Harry Kane, the man who started the scoring. Slipping in Lo Celso once more, and he scored once more. It's the second goal for Giovanni Lo Celso in a matter of minutes. And Tottenham racing towards the group stages of the Europa League before this first half is even finished.
We're talking about the Celso now as well. And is it no surprise that it's Harry Kane with another assist? And people talk about him being a classic number 9, but when he drops deep into that 10, the timing, the release of that pass was spot on. Initially, when it breaks to him, you're thinking he's going to drive for goal himself. He's assessing the situation, gets his head up, way of the path is perfect, recovering defender can't get to it, goalkeeper can't come out to smother it. It's a lovely dink finish.
In the first team squad, the youth system has been fairly prolific in Haifa. They've worked this well for Haziza.
He's running back, his hand is down by the side of his body.
And it's a really coolly taken penalty right into the corner, and a little bit of hope for Maccabi Haifa, just the start to the second half that he and they were hoping for. The top scorer not going to miss from there.
That's a comfortable penalty, it really is. Joe Hart's using all his experience to try and play a few mind games with him, but it's composure, to be perfectly honest. Knows Joe commits to his left-hand side and just slot.
A little scare, Hart, with that impressive save. Dele Alli steps over it, knowing that Bergwijn was behind him. This is Kane, for Davis to try and flash one in.
But in Serie A and La Liga, these have been given all the time. Those hands are in front of his abs on my initial reaction there. It's in his body, yes, it's hit his hand, but it's going to be hitting.
Skipper for the night for Spurs. Harry Kane makes it 5-2. And they trade penalties at the start of the second half. Both equally dubious maybe in their reward, but both clinically dispatched.
Top corners, bottom corners, down the middle. Must be so difficult for a goalkeeper to try and read his past history in terms of what he likes to do, because he can do it all.
Habashi. And this is Rukavica, and then he scored for them from the spot. Fani.
It's in the net.
Aziza with the ball forward, another one back. Rukavica, but the flag's up, and this one isn't going to count. Took it smartly.
You're seeing the runs made before the ball can be played. That's good defending to recognise that.
Dele Alli plays it first time, asking Bergwijn to chase it. Gets to it ahead of Habashi, and he's left him on the floor here. Bergwijn, options arriving in support in the middle, that for the hat-trick. And that'll do it surely. Spurs have 6, and Harry Kane has half of them. The man who started the scoring group stages.
That's a brilliant finish by Harry Kane, it really is. But give credit to Dele Alli. Initially gets back goal side in and around his own box, plays out from there and then breaks through with pace. And it's him who releases Bergwijn with a brilliant bit of skill on that left-hand side. But how often have we seen Harry Kane? He's not admiring the play, he's making sure he gets in and around that box, and when that ball slipped to him, just a lovely deft finish with his so-called weaker